Hey, he gets all kinds of plugs, huh?
Basically, I really had quite a number of things wrong with me, but in February of this year, I ended up with a horrible, horrible headache. And just to backtrack, I had fallen last October during the night, passed out, and when I went to the doctor the next day, they took a CAT scan and told me I just had a bad bruise. About a month later, I started getting these headaches, and I went back. They took a CAT scan, and they told me that I had had a concussion and that it would go away, but it would take a few months for it to heal. The next time I went back, they gave me some pain pills. And thank goodness I only worked during the tax season. See, I like to take your money during the tax season. There was a lady there that had been going to Dr. Mulvihill. I had terrible headaches. My husband could tell you the pain was as if somebody was hitting me with a hammer on my head. And then around the back here, it was like electrical current, is what I told my doctor. I came to him, and unknown to him, I don't think he knows, but in 1990, they told me I had fibromyalgia. I went to Baptist, and the doctor in Baptist said, "You do not have fibromyalgia." Then they checked me for a number of other things, and finally the diagnosis was neuropathy. I constantly had pains in my hands, not only in my head. My husband will tell you the pain used to be so severe in my hands that I would cry, and he used to take a vibrator and vibrate my hands, and that's the only thing that used to help. Well, I did go to, I never thought much of chiropractic, to be honest with you. But this girl told me, "You've got to go." He helped me. She said that for 3 years she hadn't worked, and he helped her. So I went to him, and it took about 3 times. The third time, when I was driving home, all of a sudden, my hand, and I told my husband, "I know I'm going to get better." One of my hands, I had feeling in it, and I could feel the blood rushing to it. Okay. In addition to that, for about 20-some years, I've had it with my ears have been blocked. I used to live in New England, and I had a terrible virus, a head cold. My ears were blocked as if I was in an airplane, and I'd have to swallow for them to open. I told him this week, one ear is totally unblocked. I have no more headaches. My hands are always warm. They're not cold anymore. And in fact, even when we're in church at the end of the service, they hold hands, and my sister-in-law says to me, "Your hands are always warm." And it's true. So they have been miraculous with me. I've got my husband going too. He tells me there's nothing wrong with him, but he says now he can hit the golf ball a little bit better.
All right. Thank you. All right, that's awesome. Not too bad there.